Greetings, our Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. This is the high priest over the whole house of Israel, L.D. Smith, the watchman on the wall.
And my name is V.C.E. Smith, and I am the rib of the high priest over the whole house of Israel.
Sons and daughters of Zion, it is our Sabbath.
Yes,
grab that King James.
Whoa!
But first and foremost, we want to give a shout out to the whole family.
Yes,
Happy Sabbath,
Happy
Israel.
Sabbath, Israel.
Oh, my brothers and sisters, we are excited here. I tell you, the watchman, the high priest, and his rib. Oh, we are excited tonight, my brothers and sisters. And as we always say, my brothers and sisters, before we get started, I want you guys to think about the reading. Think about what you are hearing, okay? And we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that if you are Hebrew, the Most High will give you a clear understanding.
That's right.
And that being said, no more delays. We're going to get right into our lesson tonight.
Indeed.
Now, my brothers and sisters, now we're going to be dealing with tonight on a topic that we have been wanting to deal with, for quite some time.
Begging the Father.
But now is the right time, my brothers and sisters. Now, we're going to be dealing with this thing called,
the devil.
The devil. The devil, boy, my brothers and sisters, boy, tonight when I lay this thing out tonight, my brothers and sisters, you got to get it.
Oh, they'll get it. Israel will always get it.
You got to get this thing.
Israel always gets it.
This thing is so plain, even a child can understand it. And then once you see this thing, you're gonna see how Western civilization had the black people all messed up. Yeah, and some of them still is.
He got them all messed up.
Some of them still is. But tonight, my brothers and sisters, I'm gonna show you beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
That you ain't got no reason to be scared of the devil.
Thank you.
Ain't nothing he could do to you. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing.
Not a thing.
And
not just you.
Yeah.
Not anything ever born on the planet can the devil do anything to.
That's
and we're going to prove it.
Now, I'm going to show you in the Most High's holy word. You have to believe the Most High. Even if you don't want to believe the high priest, believe the Most High.
Thank you.
I'm gonna show it to you in his holy word. All you gotta do is just think about what I'm saying, and that thing gonna go pop.
You don't have to think too hard, because the Most High has broke it down for you.
I'm telling you, my brothers and sisters, I am so excited tonight. Now let's go forward, and we'll be coming out of the book of Matthew now. Okay, Matthew the 4th chapter, and we're gonna be talking about this so-called entity, the devil. But we're gonna show you about the Most High. The Most High talks about devils with an S.
He has never, not once,
at any time,
ever
that's right.
said
devil. It ain't there.
Not one time.
It ain't there.
Not a prophet, not a priest,
nobody.
Not a child of Israel,
nobody.
Not one of the tribe members. No one has ever said the word
devil. Now we're going to show you here in the Most High's holy word now, but down the shadow of a doubt. All I ask you guys to do is be very attentive, and then just think about it, and we know that, hey baby, this thing is real tonight, as all of them are. Now we in the book of Matthew the 4th chapter. All right, let us read. We're gonna skip over a lot of verses, but we're gonna put up the ones that we want you.
And y'all read them if you want to.
Think
but we're gonna pull out that he throws extra verses in there to deceive you.
Right.
But we're gonna line them up where you see exactly what's going on.
All right. But you guys can read all of the 4th chapter, up to verse 11, because that's where I'm going to stop it. And I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, you guys going to get this thing.
Yes, you will.
Now let's begin here with verse 1.
Then was Jesus led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil.
The devil. Now, my brother and sister, now remember now, he say here Matthew said that he was led up by the Spirit, talking about the Spirit of God. Now, this is what he's referring to.
Yeah, you have to guess, because it just says led up of the Spirit. So you put a spirit in there.
So
you don't have to be God's.
I want you guys.
Because he don't say it.
I want you guys to be mindful of that. Keep that in mind, because I'm going to show you something later on down the list. Keep on.
And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights. He was afterward and hunger.
All right, okay. Now, we're going to cut through the chase right there, okay? Because all you guys have read the story now, but we're going to pull up the scripture about the devil. Now, let's look at verses 5.
Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city. Now, I want y'all to think. I want y'all to put your caps on. Y'all do know how we've taught y'all how the Most High is. Now, if he went, the only holy city that we know of, because Jesus was on this earth, was Jerusalem, Zion. Zion. All right. So, if he went up to the holy city, he would have had to go to Zion, right? Here we go. Y'all know the Most High don't roll like that. Anyway, let's keep on going. No. And sitteth him on a pinnacle of the temple.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Because he couldn't go in the temple. He never went into God's temple. Not one time could he go in God's temple.
And I don't believe that
he wasn't sitting on one either. Joe didn't.
Let's go here. Let's jump down to verse 8.
Okay. Again, the singular devil taketh him up into an exceedingly high mountain.
Now, my question, my brother and sister, now the devil is taking him all these places.
This devil, this singular devil.
Now, honestly, I'm just showing y'all something. I'm just putting out some high points in that I want you guys to think about. See, because the devil just leading him around like a puppet.
That's right.
But now,
he showeth no resistance.
No resistance at all.
He don't say, I'm Jesus.
No.
You can't do this to me.
No.
I'm the son of the living God.
No, he doesn't.
He just willingly floats along with the devil. Isn't that something?
Let me show you guys something that he told his children. Now you know you said that the devil led him.
That's what he said.
The devil talked with him. The devil talked with him, everything.
The devil led him.
Yeah.
So in other words, he didn't even have to follow because the devil was in front leading. If he was behind, he could have turned and went the other way.
Sure could have.
He followed the devil.
But but here's a point that I want to pull up. I'm gonna cut through the chase. Now he says he told his disciples to do as he done. Do whatever I do, you gonna do, and you gonna do greater. All right. Now there he is following behind the devil, so-called devil now, like a little puppet, right? Now let's go to St. John. They booked St. John. Let's look at verse 10. All right. Now I'm gonna read it to you. I'm gonna read it to you what he says. I'm gonna read verses 4 and 5. All right. He said, and when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. And a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of a stranger.
So him and Satan, him and Lucifer, him and this devil must have been ace boon coon.
They had to. Why would he listen to him? First of all, because he don't know his voice. His voice is not the voice of the Most High. See what I'm saying?
He came to do what his father said do. His daddy didn't tell him to go with the devil, did he?
He sure didn't. But not only that, he had ample time to flee. But everywhere the devil said, let's go according to the writing, he followed right along with him.
He got in his hands and let him take him up.
Let him. My brothers and sisters, now I'm only saying, what they're saying here. I'm not changing anything. All I'm doing is bringing this stuff to the forefront where you can see it. Just think about that.
Now, if you got all power power.
You the son of God.
Where did the devil get his power to do all these things to you?
My question, just right there, why you didn't run?
He ran when the people came after him.
Yeah, he slipped in the crowd and hid and ran.
But the devil show up
and you follow behind him.
Take me.
That don't make no. My brothers and sisters, that don't make no sense at all. Now he was running from so-called Roman soldiers. That was after his ass, and he ducked and hid in the crowd.
But this most powerful devil, equal in power to God, and then he got all God's power. Jesus did, and he couldn't leave the devil.
Followed him. But anyway, let's keep on going. Let's jump down to verse 10.
Well, let's finish 8, because he took him up to an exceedingly high mountain.
Yeah.
And showeth him all the kingdoms of the world. Why? He didn't know nothing about them.
He sure didn't.
What would he have to show him all the kingdoms for? Didn't he make them?
No, he didn't make them.
Oh, I thought he made them.
The Most High says everything was made by him.
And the glory of them. Because he didn't know. So he got to be taken up to see him. Verse 11.
Yeah, let's get
Then the devil leadeth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him.
Now my question, now y'all see this so-called single
They had to be best buddies, but baby, they had to be listen, these two had a relationship. They had some stuff going on because the devil was taking him all these places,
just leading him around like a little puppet,
and the devil stopped so that the angels could go on and minister to him. You know, y'all fill him up.
That don't make no sense at all.
What kind of bullshit?
But not only that, it said that he was filled with the Spirit. When he went up there, say he was filled. But let's keep on going here. Let's go to Matthew the 13th chapter.
Man,
we're gonna show y'all here again. All I want you guys to do is I just want you guys to think about this.
Just gotta think. You have to. You're reading now these words for the first time ever because you never read them before. You were told what they said. Now you're reading it with understanding because now God has given some of you wisdom and understanding, and now it makes sense to you.
Now we're gonna show y'all. I mean, you when you leave tonight, you gonna say, "Dang, man,
they made a fool out of me."
Man, I tell you, that New Testament made a fool of us.
Yes, it did.
But now let's go here and look again. Now I'm gonna show you now because the way that he makes this seem as this devil is a he. Now I'm telling you now, just think about it.
He's giving it a personality.
Yes. But when we get done tonight, y'all gonna shake y'all head and say, man, how foolish have we been? But let's keep on going. We at Matthew 13. Let's read 38 and 39. All right. Well, read 37. You got 37 now? Read that one.
He answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man.
Now, if you guys want to go back up a little further and read down, that'll be fine. You know, that way you might get a good understanding. But we know what we're talking about on this end. Keep on going.
The field is the world, and the good seed are the children of the kingdom. But the tares are the children of the wicked one.
The wicked one. Okay, let's keep on going.
The enemy that sold them is the devil.
It's the devil. See that? Singular. The devil. Now let's keep on going.
The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels.
Okay, all right. Now you guys still see. Now we still talking about this so-called devil. Now let's go to Matthew 25, because I gotta go down this road, you know, in order to show you guys, you know, get you a picture of where we're going, and then we're gonna go in the Old Testament, and I'm gonna blow this shit.
I'm gonna blow this shit
out of the park. I mean, I'm gonna knock this thing out the park. It's gonna be like about 480 feet across the wall. Now watch this right here.
Y'all at the World Series tonight.
Matthew 25. Let's do 41.
Okay, let me get down here at 41.
Matthew 25, 41.
All right. Then shall he say say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels.
Now I'm going to show you guys something too, tonight too, about this so-called fire in hell. My brothers and sisters, the hell is right here on top of this dirt.
Proper dirt.
It is. And I'm going to show you in the Most High's holy word. I mean, the Most High make this thing so clear, even a child could understand it.
And y'all have to catch the little subtleties that are put in this.
Now let's go.
Anybody, when you're reading this, you have to hear what he said. He says, ye cursed. Y'all know who God cursed.
That's right.
He cursed Levi. He cursed Levi.
Sure
He
did.
cursed Israel.
Yep. Now let's go to the book of Luke. The fourth chapter, we're going to read verses 1 through 5. It's pretty much the same thing, but I want you guys to get this into your thinking about this entity called the devil. Luke 4. Okay, now.
Where we going to start?
We're going to start at verse 1.
Okay.
Now, I want you guys to listen to the reading. Listen.
Yeah, because I want y'all to hear his name. And Jesus being full.
See that? See that? So, look, I know I'm getting ahead of myself. But all you motherfuckers talking about y'all feel of the Holy Ghost, that ain't one for damn. That's nothing but bullshit. Because look at what transpires, sir. If it was your helper or your comforter, look what happens to him. Keep on going.
Full of the Holy Ghost, returned from Jordan, and was led by the Spirit into the wilderness, being 40 days tempted of the devil. And in those days he did eat nothing, and when they were ended, he afterwards hunger. And the devil said unto him, talking devil now, he said, he, and he can talk, if thou be the Son of God, command this stone that it be made bread.
Now my question here, my brothers and sisters, like I said earlier, he told his followers when they hear a strange voice to flee. I mean, but yet it's still, here he is. He is not leading by example.
The number one strange voice that they would be concerned about. He just willingly going everywhere he wanted to go.
In his writing, the devil is the Christian's arch enemy. I mean, he is the scum of the earth. He is the ooga booga booga bad old devil.
Let the Christians tell it.
Ain't nothing but shit. That's bullshit. I mean, keep on.
If thou be the Son of God, command these stones to be made bread. And Jesus answered him, saying, it is written that man should not live by bread alone, but by every word of God.
And see, that was way back there with our ancestors. He was letting them know back then when I fed y'all. That's not what's keeping y'all alive.
That's right.
It's my word that is keeping y'all alive. It is my word that kept your damn sandals from rotting off your feet. It was my word that kept your damn clothes, on your body,
off your body
from
in
rotting
the wilderness.
off your body for 40 years. It was my word, that kept you safe from your enemy. See that? Not that the little wafer that I fed you with. See, so one has to understand the scriptures. This ain't nothing but bullshit. This is child plays, to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I can read this thing and decipher it. Let's keep on.
And the devil, taking him up into an high mountain,
my question is how can, do you know what take mean? Does anybody know, had you ever had someone to take
he
something
must have made him awful comfortable, because he didn't put up
honestly, had you ever had someone to take something from you before? That's not a good feeling. It's not. But here you see him, the devil just takes him everywhere. Take him on top of the hill, take him on top of pinnacles, take him here, take him there. But and he
and then when he ain't taking him, he following. It's kind of like, dude, you never know. In reality, the devil was probably trying to get away from him everywhere when he was following right behind him.
I mean, he's stupid. He's stupid to follow him. Keep on.
Into the mountain. Showed unto him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time.
Isn't that something? Now, how can the devil show? That's like me taking. How can I show something that doesn't belong to me? How can I possess something? Now, if anyone knows that, I love to go back and talk with my uncle. My uncle said, in the beginning, God said, and baby, it was. In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. Now, that's God's possession. Am I right or wrong? I'm right. Now, let's say you got a bank account, and what bank you want to say? How can I show your possessions? I mean, I'm trying to make it simple with one more understanding. How can the devil show God's possessions?
is giving a display as if he owns all these things.
And that can be further from the truth.
Oh boy!
You can't show someone else a substance, to the whole world and say, well, I can do what I want to do with it. One has to be out of his mind.
It ain't yours to give.
And the Most High plainly said that I will not share my glory with nobody. He's not going to share his universe.
Especially with a made up devil.
With nobody. Let's keep on.
And the devil said unto him, all this power, oh my God, oh my goodness.
I mean,
this is the dumbest God. Let me tell y'all something about Jesus.
That right there, honestly, my brothers and sisters, it made something go down on the inside of me.
This is the dumbest God that right ever was written about.
This right here is fucked up.
You got all this power being the Son of God. You didn't have to have power. You are the Son of God. And now the devil has all this power to give to the Son of God. Does that even make any sense to you?
My question is, like we said about Jesus, when he said all power has been given to him, where's God? Where is the Most High? If the devil's saying he got all this power, where's the Most High? I mean, the Most High is missing.
But he's not only going to give Jesus all this power.
It's crazy.
He's going to give him the glory of them. Meaning, God's glory I'm going to take because I am the devil. And I can not only lead you around and take you and do what I want with you, I can do that with God's stuff.
You'll see how stupid this is. I mean, I got to go through it in order to get to what the Most High wants to show you tonight. But this here is very, very disturbing to me. I mean, it makes me sick to my stomach. Honestly,
well, you get ready to get even sicker, baby.
It makes me sick to my stomach.
Let me finish this so you can get sickness over.
And I read this earlier.
You got to teach this. You got to teach this. Listen to this part. It's for that is delivered unto me, and to whomsoever I will give it. Now he's not only the devil. He is God, devil. Woo! Lord have mercy, Christians.
And my brothers and sisters, when I was in Christianity, I read over this hundreds of times never saw it like the Most High showed it to me, earlier. I mean, honestly, if you guys can decipher this.
Now this next verse.
Try to digest it. It makes you sick.
This next verse is gonna open your eyes up a little bit, I hope. Listen to this. Now listen. The devil is just as fucking stupid, this devil that he's got, as he is.
Yep.
Because this next verse proves to you what Jesus said couldn't have been true, and what he's saying can't be true. Now listen. If thou therefore wilt worship me, all shall be thine. Now stop. He is the Son of God. God owns everything. He said he not only, if you seen me, you seen the Father. You blah, blah. Why is Satan offering a man? Okay, LD, you have a black car. I'm gonna show it to you. If you worship me, I'm gonna give you that black car.
Already got it.
That's how fucking stupid that sounds.
Already got it. I mean, this is so, and I read it in Christianity so many times, but see, the most I had my eyes shut. It wasn't time. But now, my brothers and sisters, it's time. Now let's go a little further here. Let's keep on going. Wait now. We in Luke. Let's.
Now wait, y'all. Wait. Yeah, stop. This was 8. We got to do 8, baby. Come on, man.
Okay. Let's go.
And the Jesus answered and said unto him, "Get the fuck out of my face, you son of a bitch." Is that what he said?
No.
That ain't what I'm looking at a different Bible. He said, "Get thee behind me, Satan." What the fuck are you putting him behind you for?
Yeah.
Well, ain't nothing back here but your ass.
Won't you just wipe him out the way?
Why are you putting him behind you? For it is written, "Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou worship." But wait, this motherfucker was talking to him. He wasn't talking to Satan.
He sure wasn't.
Listen to it again. Listen again. Listen.
Sure wasn't.
It is written, "Thou, you Satan, shalt worship the Lord thy God," not me.
Yeah.
It should say, "I shall worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt I serve." This son of a bitch says, Satan, I thought we was dealing with the
And not only that, when the passage that he was quoting was what Moses told the children of Israel in the commandment.
But I'm still trying to figure out, when did Satan come along for the ride?
I have no
Nobody ever said Satan was there.
Nobody no.
It was him and the devil.
Now Satan's there.
Now Satan's there. Why you gonna tell? You having so much fun with the devil, Satan shows up, I guess, and now you're gonna tell Satan to get behind you. Why? Why is he getting behind you? You enjoying yourself with this so-called devil?
Now, let's move a little further now. Let's go ahead on down to 13. Let's jump down to 13 here.
Okay.
Did we need any more?
No.
Okay, let's jump down to 13. Now we're in Luke, the 4th chapter. We're gonna do. We did 8, right? We did 8. Okay.
We did 8 and 9.
8 and 9.
All right, so let's look at 13.
Now let's look at 13 now.
And when the devil had ended all the temptations, he departed from him for a season. Because he can come and go in his life anytime he wants to.
Anytime.
Now, not when Jesus was done.
But when
where's Satan?
I have no idea.
Is Satan still standing there by any chance?
I don't know.
Is Satan still behind Jesus? Did he ever get behind Jesus?
I don't know what.
He said for Satan, because I'm talking to the devil,
right.
You get behind me. So, did Satan obey?
It doesn't say.
Is Satan still there while he's doing all this? Okay. All right.
Now let's look at.
I gotta ask these questions.
Let's look at chapter 8 in Luke. Luke chapter 8. Let's look at verses 5 through 12. Okay, let's look at chapter 8, 5 through 12. Now, listen, my brothers and sisters. Now, I want you guys to think about this. Think about it. Now, we're gonna talk all about the devil. Okay, we gonna get this devil lined up here, and then we gonna show you what the Most High said. Just stay with us. Now keep on.
Where you want to start at?
Oh, let's start with verse 5.
Okay.
And we're gonna go all the way down to verse 12. Okay.
Okay. Verse 5.
Now let's start here now.
A sower went out to sow his seed. And as he sowed, some fell by the wayside. And it was trodden down. And the fowls of the air devoured it. And some fell upon the rocks.
Now remember now, the fowls of the air devoured.
The birdies.
Okay. Now keep on going.
And as soon as it was sprang up, it withered away because it lacked moisture. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprang up with it and choked it. And other fell on good ground and sprang up and bear fruit and hundredfold.
And this guy here was a gardener too. He knew about weeds and stuff like that. I mean, if you stay out in the yard and do some gardening and you watch weeds, what if you plant?
A weed is coming.
If you don't go out there, and cultivate it, the weeds gonna overtake it. I mean, that's just simple. That's just simple common sense. But keep on.
And when he had said these things, he cried, "He that hath ears to hear, let him hear." Because the whole time he was with the devil, he didn't cry.
Sure didn't.
Didn't even say, "Where are my disciples? Come and get me." Alright. And his disciples asked him, saying, "What might this parable be?" And he said, "Unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of God, but to others a parable, that seeing they might not see, and hearing they might not understand." You got that shit. This is one of the only true verses in this whole damn New Testament. Now the parable is this: the seed is the word of God. Now that's gotta pause for a second now. God said when he sends his word out, it shall what?
Not come back void.
It ain't gonna fall by the seashores, by the sand lands, by nothing but where he sends it. He don't drop anywhere. It's going to perish. Alright. And he said unto them, it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of God, but to others a parable, that seeing they might not see, and hearing that they might not understand. Now the parable is this: the seed is the word of God. Those by the wayside are they that hear. Then cometh the devil and taketh away the word out of their hearts, lest they should believe and be saved. Now what kind of sense does that make?
My question is right here. When he said that some fell here and some fell there, then he talks about the birds.
But they withered away. Birds ate it up. And the others was choked.
But my question
is, who is the devil got a chance to get to?
Is the devil the birds? I mean,
you can't figure it out. He's either weeds.
One has to think about this. I mean, this stuff here is all jacked up. It's all fucked up. I mean, it just all over everywhere. Now let's keep on going here, but we're gonna get to the good part in a minute.
But I don't understand the part where he says, "Those by the wayside are they that hear." So they heard the word. Then cometh the devil. So the word alone ain't got no power. Because if you tell me you received the word of God, but then Sam Jones came, and Sam Jones took that word power from you.
No, he didn't. No,
that does not make any sense.
One has to make that.
That makes God's word null and void.
See, because many times, Israel, the Most High says, I sent my prophets early talking to y'all, but y'all want to turn y'all, you have a stiff neck. Y'all want to turn y'all head and go the other way. He said, but for that, I'm going to punish you for that.
Yeah,
I'm going to punish you for that.
He's going to get you.
So that there is no damn devil that comes and take no word nowhere. The word comes and does what it's supposed to do, but you can reject the word. Huh?
The word don't never miss.
Sure
but
don't.
It's up to you.
That's right.
Now let's get down here again though. And taketh away the word out of their hearts. Now stop. If they had the word, the devil took it out of their hearts. Now they know nothing about God because he took the word out of their hearts, right?
That ain't true.
But wait, he says, lest they should believe and be saved. Believe what? Because the devil took it out of their hearts.
That's right.
It is no longer in there. What are they believing on?
Yeah. But not only that, the Most High says that Israel, they reject this word. They didn't want to hear it. But nope. I'm gonna show it to you in the lesson on down there. See, because one has to see the whole story of this thing, and then you will see that this devil shit is nothing but a bunch of bullshit. Now we're gonna keep on going. Tonight. Now let's go to John. Let's go to John the 6th chapter. They call it St. John. Let's go to John the 6th chapter. Now watch it, my brother and sister. We're gonna keep on moving. Let's read verses 69 and 7. Now let's read that. Yeah, 69 and 7.
Okay, hold on, I'm almost there, y'all.
We say it's in
and we believe and are sure that thou art that Christ, the Son of the living God. Jesus answered them, have not I chosen you 12? And one of you is a devil.
Now, how can that be? Devil is singular. Now, is he the same devil that was took him up on there?
Let him everywhere.
Devil is singular.
Throw him all around.
Not devils with an S. Now, how can one of these be singular? It's only one.
A devil.
It's only one. When you say a, that means one.
And when you find out what the only devil
one
is,
the only one. Now, how can he be one of 12? Be a devil? It's virtually impossible. Because if you got some offsprings, then they are devils.
But then wait.
Wouldn't it be that?
But honey, now you go out and you choose 12 men. That means you picked the motherfucking devil.
That's right.
You mean you wasn't wise enough to know you was picking it? Well, he did have a good relationship with the devil.
Yeah.
So wouldn't you be smart enough to know I got 11 men and one devil here?
Now it says in 2 say he spake of Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon. Now my question, just like I asked before, the devil that carried him up into the mountain, singular devil. It wasn't 2 or 3. It was just that
one devil.
That one devil.
And then Satan was so bad he can cut in on God's son and cut in on the all power gotten devil.
Now,
where he get his power?
How can Simon be a devil? But anyway, we gonna I'm gonna deal with it. Let's go to the 13th chapter. 13th chapter of John. We're gonna read a couple of verses out of here. Let's read verses 1. Let me see where I want to go. We're gonna deal with this devil here. Yeah, we're gonna deal with him.
Okay, now where do you want to go?
Now let's go to St. John, the 13th chapter. We're gonna read verses 1, 2, and then we can read 27. Okay. Now let's read 1 and 2.
Now before the feast of the Passover, when Jesus knew that his hour was come, that he should depart out of this world unto the Father, having loved his own which were in the world, he loved them unto the end.
Now, my brothers and sisters, I want you guys to really think about this verse that's coming up. This here is crucial. I mean, this right here is going to show you that this number a bunch of bullshit, even though a lot of you guys already know it.
But we still want y'all to also think about this.
Now, I want you.
Jesus was getting ready to leave the world. He said he loved the ones that what? He truly loved. Well, I thought he loved the world. He loved the whole world. He died for the whole world. He's only speaking about a certain folk here. All right, let's keep on going. And supper began. Supper being ended, the devil, having now put into the heart
of
Judas Iscariot.
Now, my brothers and sisters, now how can the devil put this in Judas' heart and then Judas be a devil? He said one of y'all is a devil. That's what he said. Now,
was it Judas that he called the devil?
Yes, he said Judas Iscariot was a devil. But then now here he said the devil had put it in his heart. Which way is it, dude? I mean,
either he was a devil at the time, or I don't know. But he was confused. He thought he saw a devil because he had been with him so long.
I'm going to go back and read this again. I'm going to read this again because y'all need to see this. It's John chapter 6, verses 69 and 70. Now, let's read that again. It says, 69 says, this is in St. John chapter 6. Verse 69 says, and we believe and are sure that thou art that Christ, the Son of the living God. Jesus answered then, have not I chosen you 12? And one of you is a devil. Now, if he's already a devil, how can the devil put something in another? Y'all see what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you?
Oh, of course, it makes perfect good sense to me.
I mean,
I was a Christian.
One had to see he's already the so-called devil. Then the devil gonna put something. I'm through. I am. I mean, I have to read it. I got to go through this in order to. Come on, let's keep on going. But anyway, let's go to.
Now, this devil that Judas Iscariot was not a devil that wanted to deceive Jesus, though. When he was just a plain old devil, he didn't want to betray Jesus. Man. But when the other devil put it in his heart, he wanted to betray Jesus.
Okay, let's read. We in John 13.
Yep.
Let's read verse. Let's read 26 and 27. All right.
Jesus answered, he it is to whom I shall give a soap when I have dipped it. And when he had dipped the sop,
whatever they want,
he gave it to Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon. And after the sop, Satan entered into him.
How can I mean, he's already a devil. He is already a devil. I read it to y'all. I tell you, I'm gonna show it to you. It's nothing but a bunch of bullshit. He's already a devil. Then the devil put in his heart to betray Jesus.
When did any of God's sons enter into someone?
Then Satan
entered into him.
Satan entered into him, and then Jesus said unto him, that thou do quickly.
But my question is, the devil put it into him to betray him. What does Satan have to come along and do something for?
Man, I mean, this doesn't make any sense at all. It's all jumbled together. It's just bullshit.
It's a bunch of gargle. Just a bunch.
Now let's go here a little further. Now let's go to Acts the 13th chapter. Let's keep on going. Let's go to Acts the 13th chapter. Now watch him. Now let's go to Acts 13. Let's look at Acts 13:10. Because we're still dealing with the devil now. Because we're gonna put this to rest tonight. Final. Now let's look at Acts 13. Verse 10. It says here now.
You go ahead and read it because now it's moving slow on me.
Then Saul called, who also is called Paul, filled with the Holy Ghost, set his eyes on him, always filled with this so-called Holy Ghost.
But if I'm not mistaken, he said all his disciples were filled with the Holy Ghost.
All of them.
Even Judas Iscariot.
Mm-hmm. All of them. And look what he says here. And said, O full of all substance, this is verse 10, and all mischief, the child of the devil.
Now the devil got kids. Wonder what the she-devil looks like.
Now y'all see that?
Had to be a girl devil somewhere.
Can't y'all see how this asshole here, he's just manipulating the word devil? And
but once he's got you hooked into the believing bullshit,
then he got you.
Read this stuff and you make it make sense.
But now
because you are already hooked in this called a spell, the God spell.
This is number bullshit now. Look what he says here. Thou enemy of all righteousness, will thou not cease to pervert the right way of the Lord? I mean, how can the devil do all of it? I mean, it's like the devil is just giving the Most High all kinds of trouble. I mean, every time the Most High look around, the devil is doing something.
And in reality, the only one that has ever come against the Most High God with you, Israel, is Jesus. But he makes it look like it's everybody else
but him. And he's the culprit. Now let's keep on going here. Let's look at Acts 26. We gonna go to Acts 26 now, because we're dealing with this devil, and then we gonna go ahead on and get into the word. Get on into the word. I got enough of this film. 26, 17, and 18.
Okay. Alright, y'all. Give me 1 second here, and it should pull up.
Now this is Paul's conversation here, so-called with Jesus on the road of Damascus. Y'all can read it all, but it's nothing more than a bunch of bullshit, all of it. But let's read.
Delivering thee from the people and from the Gentiles, unto whom now I send thee.
This is Jesus telling Paul, he's sending him to the Gentiles. Keep on.
To open their eyes and to turn them from darkness to light and from the power of Satan unto God, that they may receive forgiveness of sins. And inheritance among them which are sanctified by faith that is in me.
Oh, my brothers and sisters, just reading it there, I tell you, it just tears me apart. I mean, because we have so many people of color. I mean,
messed up.
I mean, it's numbers that I can't even count.
That's right.
That is so messed up with this bullshit right here. I mean, it is unbelievable. I mean, the hurt and the pain, and I understand, you know, what Moses was going through with our ancestors, because this is truly a hurtful thing.
Yes,
when you know the truth, and then others think they know the truth, and then they fight with you like you fighting a damn bear or something.
Yes,
I mean, I'm serious. They will fight you like you're fighting a damn bear. I mean, relentlessly.
They don't give up.
Ain't giving up at all. But here you can see here, it goes from the devil to Satan, the devil to Satan, the devil. Well, they all one. Well, if they all one, why you keep using two different motherfucking names then? Just use one. once.
But he never threw the serpent in there.
No. Later on down in Revelation, he
Then
will.
he's a serpent.
But but why would you, if you call a person by one name, and they are known
by that name,
for doing devious things?
If you call them by any other name,
why would you change the
people won't know
name?
who you talking about?
Why would you change the name and keep on talking? That old bullshit. But anyway, let's go to now he said that he gonna deliver them from the power of Satan. Now, my brothers and sisters, I know you guys I did a video about Satan got a bad rap. Many of you guys have already seen it. But my question is, Satan and the Most High had a conversation on 2 occasions. And the first time, the Most High told Satan, consider my servant Job, and he walked on off, and went on back, walking him down through the earth, going to and fro. The second time, the Most High came in and asked him, consider my servant Job, and the Most High told him, now I'm tired of all this damn walking up and down the earth. Now put your hand on him. I told you what to do. Now put your hand on him.
Just don't kill him.
See, so
Satan ain't running around frivolously doing stuff.
Satan's job is
unless God tell him
to be on patrol and to keep Israel in line. And if anybody else out there is doing something, he supposed to get them in line.
He does not have time spinning around getting inside of people.
No.
He doesn't need to get inside anymore.
Now let me show you guys here. Many of you guys already know this description, but many of them that just came on board don't know. I want you to go to 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel 16. Now, many of you guys don't know what really transpired, in the Old Testament. So, they tell you, oh, don't read that. That's been done away with. But see, like I said, if you go back, and you take your time and you read what the Old Testament says.
Yep, you got to. You have to.
You will see that the Most High is doing everything now. Are you there at 1 Samuel 16? I want you to read verses 12 down to 18, and then go to 23.
All right. Start here at verse 12.
You read that.
Okay.
Read that now.
Come on here.
You want me to get the go over there?
And he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy.
Talking about King David.
And withal of a beautiful countenance. And goodly to look to.
All right.
And the Lord said, arise, anoint him, for this is he. Then Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him in the midst of his brethren. And the Spirit of the Lord came upon David from that day forward. So Samuel rose up and went to Ramah. But the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul. And an evil spirit.
See that?
From the Lord.
Now, y'all know what Jesus said over there about Satan entering into Judas Iscariot. That couldn't be further from the truth.
And the devil, all this stuff.
That couldn't be. I mean, it's right in the pages. That couldn't be further from the truth. Now I'm showing you. Keep on.
Troubled him.
Now, think about the video now. When the Most High says something, he keep on saying it over and over. Who you gonna believe? Are you gonna believe that which is ancient, or are you gonna believe that which is new?
New, which God said ain't nothing new under the sun, so there's no new to believe.
And like I said in other videos, my father's name is Frank. Now, if you get rid of Frank, I don't exist. You don't.
No circumstances.
You don't.
He couldn't be here.
I said my daddy's name was Frank. If I get rid of Frank, LD don't exist.
That's right.
So if you get rid of the old,
there could not be a new.
The new don't exist.
You can't have a new if you get rid of it.
Don't exist.
It does not exist.
I mean, that's just common sense. But why would one still believe this bullshit over? I have no idea.
When it doesn't line up, it doesn't make any sense.
It's beyond me.
Like, how could you believe it?
It's beyond me. But let's keep on going.
And Saul's servant said unto him, he said, behold now, an evil spirit
again
from God troubleth thee. Let our Lord now command thy servants, which are before thee, to seek out a man who is a cunning player on an harp, and it shall come to pass.
Now, I just want to stop you for a minute right there. But see, most of you guys don't know that the Most High, what the Most High is doing. The Most High is giving David a glimpse of his chair. That's right. He's giving him a glimpse of his. Watch you sit on it. Watch you sit on. He ease him inside the kingdom. Watch him. Keep on reading.
And a harp, and it shall come to pass when the evil spirit from God is upon
From
thee.
who?
God, Satan, the devil, the serpent,
It's right
and
in the
the
pages.
woman in
It's right in the pages. And all the other motherfuckers out here got all these motherfuckers following behind them talking about Jesus and this and that, Israelites, Christ and all that bullshit.
singing shake, shake, shake.
And my brothers and sisters,
Shake the devil
I feel so sad for them people.
Yeah, I do.
I do.
I do, but I don't care.
And then they call themselves our brothers and sisters, talking about they're Hebrew Israelites.
No, you're not.
In Christ. And I'm saying to myself, Lord,
you're not.
Father, oh, I tell you. And you can see right here, the Most High, Jesus said,
Evil belongs to the Most High God.
Jesus
no
said,
devil, no Satan, no Jesus. Nobody controls or rules evil but God.
Jesus said that Satan entered into
That's what he said.
Judas Iscariot. Then the devil put it in his heart to betray him. Then Judas was the devil. I mean, can't y'all guys see how the shit is all fucked up? I mean, honestly, if you just think about it, can you see how fucked up that is? But let's keep on going. Are you down to 20?
No, let's finish this out.
Okay.
It says, when the evil spirit from God is upon thee, that he shall play with his hand,
David,
and thou shalt be well.
see that? See how the Most High slip him in there? See, because couldn't nobody play that music like David, but David. So the Most High gonna get him right in the kingdom, and he gonna look at his chair and everything. Cause Saul gonna be sitting in. I'm gonna show it to you. And Saul gonna try to throw a javelin at him. Watch, keep on.
And Saul said unto his servants, provide me now a man that can play well, and bring him to me. Then answered one of the servants and said, behold, I have seen a son of Jesse the Bethlehemite, that is cunning in playing, and a mighty valiant man,
Look how smooth the Most High work.
and a man of war,
Look at the Most High.
and prudent in matter.
Boy, the Most High is smooth.
Matter of fact, he's telling him all about a king.
He's a smooth operator.
And a comely person.
He gonna get him in
And the
there.
Lord is with him.
Go get him.
And Saul said, that sounds like a king.
Go get him. Go get him.
Get him. Wherefore Saul sent messengers unto Jesse and said, send me David thy son, which is with the sheep. And Jesse took an ass laden with bread and a bottle of wine
Check out how smooth the Most High is.
and a key, and sent them by David his son unto Saul.
Boy, the Most High sure is smooth. He's slick, boy.
And David came to Saul and stood before his soon-to-be throne.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Boy, the Most High sure know how to slip
And
me
he
in, boy.
loved loved him greatly.
Made him his armor bearer.
And he became his armor bearer.
Boy, the Most High sure know how to slip you in there. But anyway, how far are you down?
At 21.
Keep on going.
And Saul sent to Jesse, saying, Let David, I pray thee, stand before me, for he hath found favor.
Well, look at the Most High.
In my sight.
Look at the Most High. Got him in the kingdom.
Got him in the castle.
Got him in the king's throne room. Yes, sir.
Throne room.
Yes, sir. Ain't gonna take it. Little bit by little bit. Now, are you down by 23 yet? Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. Now let's go to 1 Samuel.
You want 23 or you didn't want 23?
Go ahead and read 23.
And it came to pass, when the evil spirit from God,
from the devil,
serpent,
Satan,
the lady in scarlet,
the adversary, right in the page,
God was upon Saul. So Saul was upon Saul, that David took an harp
and played his little music.
Played his
little music.
So Saul was refreshed and was well, and the evil spirit departed from him.
See that? No. Most High just jacking around and playing with it. Now, the Muslim, but see, the Most High gonna put it back on him. The Most High put it on him and take it off. Put it on him and take it off. Put it on him and take it off. Now watch it. Let's go to 1 Samuel 19. We're gonna read verses 8 and 9. And 10. All right. 1 Samuel 19 verses 8, 9, and 10.
Okay.
You want me to read it? You can read it.
You have to give me a minute.
Okay.
8, 9, and 10.
8, 9, and 10.
And there was war again, and David went out.
Now watch how the Most High magnify David.
And fought with the Philistines.
He's getting him ready for the throne.
And slew them with a great slaughter.
He's proven him before the people.
And they fled from him. And the evil spirit from the Lord was upon Saul. As he sat in his house with his javelin in his hand.
He's in the throne room.
And David played with his hand.
Playing his music.
And Saul sought to smote David, even to the wall with the javelin.
Pin him to the wall.
But he slipped away out of Saul's presence, and he smote the javelin into the wall.
Threw him to the wall.
And David fled and escaped that night.
See that? The Most High ways
wanted him to see where he was going to be.
No, we didn't got that part out the way, right?
So the devil got into Saul, and Satan came and whispered in his ear.
So we see now that the Most High sent the evil spirit, and every time the evil spirit would get on Saul, Saul would act a fool, wouldn't he? Just writing the pages. I ain't making it up. Now let's go back to the Old Testament, and we're gonna see about this devil. Okay. Now let's go to Leviticus. Okay. Let's go to Leviticus the 18th chapter. Leviticus 18, and then I'll read Leviticus 20 and 8. Okay.
18.
All right. I'm gonna read Leviticus 20. Verses 1 through 8, and you read Leviticus 18, 20, 21, and 22. Now let's read.
Moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife, to defile thyself with her. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech. Neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord.
Okay. Moloch is an idol, but it is a god. It is a god. So we see here, passing through the fire means that they was burning them alive, their children. They would sacrifice their children to this idol. Huh? And it was called passing through the fire. Now we know that Moloch, whatever his name is a demigod.
He was a statue.
He was a statue. He was an idol. Now we got that straight, okay? Now let's go to Leviticus chapter 20. I'm gonna read from verses 1 all the way down to verses 8, and I want you to go to second. I want you to go to 1 Kings, okay? And we're gonna read 1 Kings 11.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm gonna start here in Leviticus chapter 20. We can read down from verse 1 down to verse 8. It says, "And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Again thou shalt say unto the children of Israel."
Listen closely.
"Whosoever he be of the children of Israel, or the stranger that sojourn in Israel, that giveth any of his seed," talking about the children, "unto Moloch, he shall surely be put to death.
That's right.
The people of the land shall stone him with stones." In other words, now the Most High saying, now, I don't want you sacrificing your children to no damn demigod.
No statue. No statue.
Now we see here these statues are idols. Now let's keep on going. "And I will set my face against that man, and I will cut him off from among his people, because he has given his seed unto Moloch, to defile my sanctuary, and to profane my holy name. And if the people of the land do anyways hide their eyes from the man," in other words, turn their head the other way like I didn't see it. He says, "When he giveth his seed unto Moloch, and kill him not, then I will set my face against that man and against his family, and cut him off, and all that go a whoring after him, to commit whoredom with Moloch from among their people. And the soul that turneth after such as have familiar spirits, and after wizards, to go a whoring after them. I will even set my face against that soul, and will cut him off from among his people." Look what he says there. And many don't know what this word means, but I'm gonna tell you what it means. He says, "Sanctify yourselves therefore, and be ye holy." Sanctify means set yourself apart. Separate yourself and holy.
Separated.
Holy means standing alone, separated from everything else. Why? Because he's going to tell you here, "For I am the Lord your God." He goes on here now. I'm going to read a little further here. Look what he says in verse 8. He says, "And ye shall keep my statutes and do them. For I am the Lord which sanctify you." I set you apart. I separate you from everybody else. That's what sanctify means.
Now get this image in your mind. I don't know if a lot of y'all have seen Raiders of the Lost Ark, but there was a scene in it where they had this big statue, and they had the fire pit underneath it, and they were putting them in a cage, and then dropping them down into this fire. That's what the same thing was back in that day, when they had these giant statues in these places, and these were their idol gods.
That's right. They were idols. They were their gods. But we're gonna show you.
But God calls them.
But the Most High calls them by name, and then you guys gonna see. Now let's keep on going. You at 1 Kings, okay? 1 Kings chapter 11, verse 1 through 8. Read that.
"And King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughters of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, the Amorites, Edomites, I think it's Edomites, Zamdians, and the Hittites.
All right.
Of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel,
don't mess with them.
Ye shall not go into them."
Don't mess with them. And Solomon was the wisest man ever.
He knew better.
The face of this planet. Keep on.
Neither shall they come in unto you.
It's right there in the pages. And see, I don't know why they want to get this bullshit going now, talking about we all are the same. I mean, somebody has to be blind. We are not the same.
And do you know how much of a fucking insult that is to God?
That is.
God took his time to individually create every different nation that he made. And you stupid fucks run around here talking about all of us are the same.
No,
we
not.
all bleed red blood.
No, we
Cut
not.
you and you white on the inside.
Yeah.
How fucking stupid are you? Nobody walks in goddamn side out.
Sure don't.
He made your differences on the outside
That's
to
right.
separate and show that you are all created differently by God.
That's right.
He went to the extreme of putting one all the way down the color line where there is no color whatsoever in it. And then he went all the way down to the other end of the line and he made them so dark that you cannot even see them in the night.
That's
and
right.
you stupid fucks could stand side by side with one another and say,
"Oh, but we the
"Ah,
same."
we all the same.
Out of your damn
You
mind.
throw your fucking cattle hair like a horse hits flies over his ass. And my hair stands straight up to the Lord. And you say we are all the same.
Got to
You
be
are
out your
stupid.
mind. Out your mind. Keep on going. What you
Of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you.
That's right.
For surely they will turn away your heart after their God.
That's right.
Just like they did
That's right.
over
That's right.
here.
That's right. That's right. And see, Lou Dobbs did a little expose on CNN News. I think it was around about 1990, about 98 or 90, someone. It was in the 90s, and he said that they was talking about they wanted them to keep on giving them stuff. What they call it? I forget the name of it. But anyway, he said we didn't gave y'all everything. We didn't gave y'all our God.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about now. I know what he's talking about. They kept on saying that these blacks had their hands out.
Yeah.
You always got your hands out wanting something. They gave you welfare. We gave you food stamps. We've given you housing.
Everything.
We gave you our God.
That's what he said.
Just what he said.
And they was so stupid it just went right over their head. And I was along with it too, because I was in Christianity too. But then after we got out, I said, man, this motherfucker told us that we didn't give y'all our God.
And it's true.
It is.
It's true.
He looks nothing like
Jesus is the God of the Ku Klux Klan.
Sure is.
He is not your God.
It's not. But let's keep on.
Solomon cleaved unto these in love. And he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines. And his wives turned away his heart.
Right there in the pages.
All God had done for him.
Right in the page. And see, that's why I can't. I mean, when you see these black men going after these white women, I mean, they just forget all about their culture.
They sure do.
They turn their back on
The
all
women do
black
it too.
people.
The women
and
do it too.
They begin to hate
They
black people.
hate it.
They hate black people and turn their back. Oh well, I got this one guy on the job, man. I tell you, I don't even want to get into it. I don't. It just makes me so mad. For years.
For what?
Okay.
For it came to pass
Keep on.
when Solomon was old that his wives turned away his heart after other gods.
Right there. Right there. That's what happened. Keep on.
And his heart was not perfect with the Lord his God.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something? And see, that's what happened. You know, all these gods, all these idols would take you away from the Most High. You wouldn't rely on the Most High. You rely on that idol. Keep on.
As was the heart of David his father. For Solomon went after Ashtaroth, the goddess of the, who's that? Zodadians or Zodadians. And after after Malachan and the abomination of the Amorite. Is that Amorites? I don't know.
Amorites.
Anyway, and Solomon did evil in the sight of the Lord, and went not fully after the Lord, and did David his father. Then did Solomon build an high place for Cheremoth, an abomination of Mo, in the hill that is before Jerusalem. Now you got to explain this to them so that they understand what he was doing. He was building
a statue.
A statue.
Yes, he was building a statue. And see, my brothers and sisters, when you come to America, you got to come through New York, the harbor. What you see out there?
That great big statue.
It's right there. America is nothing more than a country of idols.
Idol gods.
It's right there. It's right before you. But once you get into the word of the Most High, and then you understand it, you can see all around you. It's nothing but it's idols everywhere you look.
And God's bringing all them idols.
Nothing but idols.
And you're going to find out what they are is why God's bringing them down.
Keep on.
Then did Solomon build an high place for Cheros, before Jerusalem, Mola, an abomination of the children of Ammon. And likewise did he for all his strange wives. So that means, do you know how many wives he had? Do you know how many statues this man built?
He had statues everywhere.
Which burnt incense and sacrificed unto their God.
And God was ticked off with him.
Ooh, God was hot.
God was ticked off with him. I mean, he just went way out in left field.
And the Lord was angry with Solomon, because his heart was turned from the Lord God of Israel, which had appeared unto him twice.
And see, my brothers and sisters, once you get so far out in left field, and you can think that you're worshiping God.
And think you right.
And you could be so far out there until you just be all messed up.
Yeah.
And here he is. He done forgot about God. I mean, even the ones that, they come and hear something and then they get mad and then they know it's true. But then they go back and then they mad because it's him or it's her. And what they say is true, but I don't care. You just don't forget about God.
Turn your back on God.
You don't turn your back on him, and you don't forgot about it.
God.
He opened your eyes and showed you a secret that a lot of people don't know. That I am God, not Jesus. But yet still, you go back and you forget about that. Keep on.
And commanded him concerning this thing, that he should not go after other gods, but he kept not that which the Lord commanded.
See that? Well, yeah.
What 11?
Okay.
You want that too? Just 10, or you want 11?
You in First Kings, and you at 8 now.
We're down to 11.
Okay. That's good enough.
All right.
That's good enough. Now we're going to Chronicles. Let's go to 2 Chronicles, my brothers and sisters, 28. 2 Chronicles 20, we're going to read verses 1 through 6.
And see, what y'all got to understand is Solomon had surrounded himself. He has see, this is what they do. This is why they invented busing. This is why they did this no more segregating, because now the little black boys can be surrounded by the little white girls, and then the black girls could be surrounded by the white boys. That was to put you in the midst. Now you forget about self and what your family was like, and you see how they are and how their family is,
and you want to be like them.
To be like them. Now you're slowly forgetting about you. They took your children away. They knew if your child could walk 2 blocks to get to school, they're still in their environment. They're still around things that they recognize and know as their culture. So we're going to put them on buses and drive them way away from their culture,
and put them
their
in
kind, and put them in a different environment. And that's how you start to learn about other things, other gods, and other ways, and other people.
Yep.
Now, where we gonna start here? You said in 28.
Let's look at 28 verses 1. Verses 1 through 6.
Okay.
Now we're gonna show you here about these idols. Now we're gonna show you how the children of Israel sacrificed their children to these gods. Now let's read.
Ahaz was 20 years old when he began to reign. And he reigned 16 years in Jerusalem. But he did not that which was right in the sight of the Lord, like David, his father. For he walked in the ways of the kings of Israel, and made also molten images.
Statues. See what I'm saying? Statues.
For Balaam.
See that?
Balaam or whoever.
See? Here are these statues. Here are these idols that they have made.
Molten image. Y'all remember these. Remember what we saying. He built statues. They made, Solomon had them all over the place.
Yep.
Okay, y'all remember this.
Let's keep on going.
Moreover, he burnt incense in the valley of the sons of Hannaman, and burnt his children in the fire.
See that? See that? They sacrificed their children to these idols.
All these images. After the abominations of the heathen, whom the Lord had cast out before the children of Israel. He sacrificed also and burnt incense in the high places and on the hills and under every green tree. Wherefore the Lord his God delivered him into the hand of the king of Syria, and they smote him and carried away a great multitude of them captives and brought them to Damascus, and he was also delivered into the hand of the king of Israel, who smote him with a great slaughter.
All right. Now let's go to Second Chronicles. Let's go to Second Chronicles 30-33.
They getting there, y'all gonna find out.
Second Chronicles 33. Let's go a couple more pages. Turn the pages. I'm watching my brothers and sisters. Right in the pages. I'm going to show it to you. We're going to read from verses 1 down to 7. 2 Chronicles 33. All right. Now, my brothers and sisters, now we're going to show you guys. Here we laying a foundation. You guys been with us. Now, you guys know we're talking about idols.
Yep.
Statues. images.
Explaining to you.
Graven images.
From the beginning.
All of these.
Okay.
Now, we're gonna show you here in the most holy word what these are.
Okay.
Let's keep on.
You want one?
Let's read from verses 1 down to verse 7.
Manasseh was 20 years old when he began to reign. And he reigned 55 years in Jerusalem.
This is Manasseh. Now you watch. Manasseh gonna do the very same thing. I'm showing you a pattern here. Keep on.
But he that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, like unto the abominations of the heathens, whom the Lord had cast out before the children of Israel. For he built again the high places which Hezekiah his father had broken down. And he
built a 4 or 5
on 3.
Okay, for he built again a high place which Hezekiah his father had broken down, and he reared up altars for Balaam, and made groves and worshipped in the host of heaven and served them. Also he built altars in the house of the Lord, whereof the Lord had said, in Jerusalem shall my name be forever. See that?
And he built altars of all the host of heaven in the two courts of the house of the Lord.
Now remember, that's one of the Most High's pet peeves. I'm going to show it to you. The Most High said, don't you make nothing above in the heavens, not on the earth, not under the earth. Let's keep on.
And he cursed his children, caused his children to pass through the fire.
Sacrifice them.
In the valley of the son of Hinnom. Also he observed times and used enchantments and used witchcraft and dealt with a familiar spirit and with wizards. He brought much evil in the sight of the Lord to provoke him to anger.
Now let's go right back to 7. Read 7.
And he set a carved image,
the
idol, which he had made in the house of God.
Look how far he look how far out there in left field. He done forgot about God. Keep on.
Of which God had said to David and to Solomon his son, in this house and in Jerusalem, which I have chosen before all the tribes of Israel, will I put my name forever.
But he got somebody else's name now. See that? See that? But let's keep on going.
Neither do you want?
No, we don't need that. We don't need that. Let's go for time, and now let's look at Jeremiah 7, chapter 7. Jeremiah chapter 7. You know, I'm on Jeremiah chapter 7. You do 20. It's verses 25 through 34.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do Jeremiah chapter 32. All right.
Since the 20 verse 25. Since the day that our fathers came forth out of the land of Egypt,
listen
this day,
listen.
I have even sent unto you all my servants and prophets.
That's right.
Daily rising up early and sending them. Yet they hearken not unto me, nor incline their ear, but hardened their necks. They did worse than their fathers. Therefore thou shalt speak all these words unto them, but they will not hearken to thee. Thou shalt also call unto them, but they will not answer thee. But thou shalt say unto them,
that's right,
this is a nation that obeyeth not the voice of the Lord their God, nor receiveth correction. Truth is perished and is cut off from their mouth.
All right, keep on.
Cut off thine hair, O Jerusalem, and cast it away, and take up a lamentation on high places, for the Lord hath rejected and forsaken the generation of his wrath. Let me get up here, y'all. Hold on.
Keep on.
For the children of Judah had done evil in my sight.
See, Judah,
saith the Lord.
First Manasseh.
They have set their abominations in the house, which is called by my name, to pollute it.
See that? They got all these idols, all these statues, all these gods. Keep on.
And they have built a high place of Teplet, which is in the valley of the son of Hinnom, to burn their sons and their daughters in the fire.
Sacrificing them to those idols, to those gods. Sacrifice. Keep on.
Which I command them not, neither came it into my heart.
That's right.
Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I shall no more call Taketh, nor the valley of the son of Hinnom, but the valley of slaughter. For they shall bury in Tapla till there be no place. Every inch of ground gonna have a body.
No, we will.
33. Did you want that?
Yeah, I want 33 and 34.
And the carcasses of this people shall be meat for the fowls of the heaven, and for the beasts of the earth, and none shall fray them away. Then will I cause to cease from the cities of Judah and from the streets of Jerusalem the voice of mirth and the voice of gladness and the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride.
He's going to take all the joy, all the gladness out of that city.
For the land shall be desolate.
See that? Now,
because of them idols.
Now, do you guys see that they was sacrificing their children
to these statues,
to these idols? Now listen to me closely. Listen to me closely, because you got to see this. America is nothing but idols. They got idols everywhere. Now, some of you may not believe this, but the Twin Towers, they was idols.
They were idols.
And they sacrificed everybody in there. They set the fuckers on fire.
Sure did. They did
that. That was a sacrifice to their God. Yep. It's right there before your eyes.
Even that other place,
it's right here in the pages.
The Waco, was it the ranch? What they do? They burned up them people.
Yeah, they burned them up.
That was a sacrifice.
Yeah. I mean, it's right in the pages. To their God.
To their God.
America does not believe in the Hebrew God. They don't. They put that fake on, but they don't believe in the Hebrew God. They don't believe in the Hebrew God.
They made up a God and stuck on the back of the Hebrew God.
I'm telling you the truth. Now we over here to Jeremiah 32. I'm gonna read verses from 31 down to 36. We're in Jeremiah 32, verse 31 down to 36. It says, "For this city has been to me a provocation of my anger and of my fury from the day that they built it even unto this day, that I should remove it from my face because of all the evil." See that? The evil is these idols, these gods,
all these statues,
these graven images,
anything made of wood, stone,
yes,
anything carved out,
that's right,
is a statue.
That's right. Now look what it says, because of all the evil of the children of Israel and the children of Judah. Both of them doing it now. Both of them. He said, which they have done to provoke me to anger. Their kings, their prince, their priests, and their prophets, and the men of Judah, and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And they have turned unto me the back, and not the face. Though I taught them, rising up early, and teaching them, yet they have not hearkened to receive instructions. But they set their abominable in the house, which is called by my name, to defile it. Set up these idols, these graven images. Now, we're going to get to the good part here. Now, we're going to show you guys just what devils are. Okay? I want you to get Psalms 106, verses 36 and 37. Now, we're going to show you guys here. See, because they've been fooling y'all, telling y'all about what a devil is.
The devil.
And devils. And then that couldn't be further from the truth. Now let's go here, and then I'm going to get down here to Leviticus, and we're going to show them again. We're going to show you what the Most High called devils. Psalms 106, verses 36 and 37.
You ready?
Yes, read that for them.
And they served their idols.
See that? Listen closely.
Which were a snare unto them.
They served what? Idols.
Their idols.
These statues. These graven images. These
anything made out of wood,
these
stone,
gods.
metal, whatever.
Keep on.
Yea, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils.
Bingo right there.
Did not we read to you that they were sacrificing their sons and daughters to these images?
That's what the most High called devils. The graven images.
Those are
all
devils.
these statues, all these carved out images. That's what the Most High calls them devils.
Calls them devils.
All right, now did you read all that? Okay, now let's go to Leviticus 17. You do Leviticus 17, 1 through 9, and then I'm gonna close the door here. All right. Now we're gonna show you guys here about these devils. All right. We're gonna show you guys about these devils. Now you just take your time here. I'm gonna go here over to Deuteronomy 32. Now, as we say, my brothers and sisters, y'all think about it. I mean, it's right in the pages. I'm not changing any words. I'm showing you what devils are. The devil, ooh, that bad devil, that's bullshit.
No such thing.
And they can't do anything to you. Now, let's keep on. I want you to start with verse 1. Now, read that for him.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron.
See, I always like to go back and ask my uncle what's going on. Because he talked to the Most High face to face. Keep on.
And unto his son. And unto all the children of Israel.
Listen to Moses.
And say unto them, This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded, saying.
All right. Listen.
What man soever there be of the house of Israel that killeth an ox or lamb or goat in the camp,
okay, listen
or
now.
that killeth it out of the camp,
you better bring it to the tabernacle. If not, you're in trouble.
and bringeth it not unto the door of the tabernacle,
your ass in trouble.
Of the congregation.
You better sacrifice it to the Most High.
To offer an offering unto the Lord before the tabernacle of the Lord. Blood shall be imputed unto that man. He hath shed blood, and that man shall be cut off from among his people. And y'all know y'all got jackals out there doing that stuff right now. And to the end that the children of Israel may bring their sacrifices which they offered in the open field, even that they may bring them unto the Lord, unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, unto the priest.
That's right.
And offer them for peace offerings
to the Most High,
unto the Lord.
To the Most High. Not no idols. Not no idols. Now keep on.
And the priest shall sprinkle the blood upon the altar of the Lord at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation.
All right.
And burn the fat for a sweet Savior unto the Lord. And they shall no more offer their sacrifices unto statues.
That's what he's saying. It's right in the pages.
Devils.
It's right there in the pages. We ain't changing nothing. All you gotta do is just think about it. Think about what they was doing at first, and he told them, don't do that. He said, bring it to me. Then he tells them they will no longer sacrifice their children unto devils. It's right in the pages. I mean, we're not making this up. It's plain as day. But if the Most High don't show it to you, you can't see it. Ain't no ooga booga booga bad devil. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That ain't.
And we're gonna show y'all that y'all got a bunch of devils in your house.
You got a bunch of them.
You better get them out of your house.
Get them out of your house.
No, we're gonna show you though.
Let's keep on.
It says devils after whom they were gone a whoring. This shall be a statute forever unto them throughout their generations.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I want you to go down to 9.
And thou thus shalt say unto them, whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers which sojourn among you,
from another tribe,
that offendeth, that offereth a burnt offering or sacrifice, and bringeth it not unto the door of the tabernacle
right
of the congregation,
right in the pages,
to offer it unto the Lord.
See that?
Even that man shall be cut off from among
He's talking about
people.
don't take
it to one of these statues
to no statue, because the statue
offer it there.
Devils.
You in trouble.
Okay, now
Verse 9.
All right, now I'm gonna go to Deuteronomy 32, and we're gonna read from there. Deuteronomy 32, I'm gonna start at verse 15, and we're gonna read. Now, beyond a shadow of a doubt, you're gonna see that these idols, these statues, these demigods, they are devils.
They are devils.
It's right in the page.
God,
now I'm gonna take my time with it, and He gonna spell it out to you. You're gonna see it here. Now let's begin with verse 15. It says, "But just Uram waxed fat and kicked. Thou art waxed fat, thou art grown thick, thou art covered with fatness. Then he forsook God, which made him,
Well,
and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation.
that's right.
They provoke him to jealousy with strange gods." Remember that. This is the reason why he's jealous. Why? Because of these images, these idols. Huh? Now watch what he called them. With abomination provoke they him to anger. They sacrifice unto devils. It's right in the pages. I'm not making this up. If you back up, you can see strange God. What are strange gods? Idols.
Any statue
Graven images.
up.
It's right there. Not to God. To gods whom they knew not. To new gods that came newly up. Whom your fathers feared not. See, the old patriarchs, they didn't fear these fucking statues. They didn't. They knew who the Most High was. But it was the one that came up after them. Look what he says here. He says, of the rock, this is 18, that begat thee, thou art unmindful and hast forgotten God that formed thee.
Yep.
I told you, it's right in the pages. It's right in the pages. We ain't making up nothing. Now let's go a little further here. Let's look at 19, and I'm going to keep on going. And when the Lord saw it, he abhorred them because of the provoke of his sons and his daughters. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what the end shall be. For they are a very forward generation, children in whom is no faith. And they don't have faith.
They don't have faith. You don't have no faith.
They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God. See that? That which is not God.
That's right.
They have provoked me to anger with their vanity, and I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. For a fire is kindled in my anger, and shall burn unto the Lord to the lowest hell. Okay, I'm gonna show you that about hell, right? Hell is not down on the ground. Hell is right here. You got high places and you got low places. All right, now watch him. I'm gonna show you. Where I stop at? 22. And shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on fire the foundation of the mountains. We still right here on top of the ground. We are not underground. I will heap mischief upon them. That's having hell. I will spread my arrows upon them. That's having hell. They shall be burnt with hunger. That's going through hell. And devoured with burning heat. Working out there all that heat. That's going through hell.
That's right, our people.
And with bitter destruction. That's going through hell.
Yep.
I will also send my teeth of beasts upon them, with the poison of serpents of the dust. That's going through hell.
Hell.
The sword without the terror wherein shall destroy both the young man and the virgin, the suckling also with the man of gray hair. All of them. I don't care anything about all of them. I'm going to destroy all of them. And look, we said that's having hell, going through hell. I said, I will scatter them into corners, and I will make the remembrance of them to cease from among men. Were it not that I feared the wrath of the enemy, lest the adversaries should behave themselves strangely, and lest they should say, our hand is high, and the Lord has not done all this. For they are a nation void of counsel, neither is there any understanding
in them.
It's right there in the pages. Now y'all see. Ain't no damn devil. You ain't gotta be scared. Ain't no devil.
Flip Wilson put a dress on so black people could see it and said, the devil made me do it.
Ain't no damn devil.
A devil can't make you do a damn thing. You got to make the devil yourself. You got to take some object that God has made and sculpt you, whether you use it in the fire with iron, whether you cut a tree down, or whether you make it with concrete.
That's right.
You have to make a devil.
A devil. Ain't no damn devil. Now I'm gonna read one more for you here, and then we gonna go ahead on and close on out. Now let's go to Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter. I'm gonna read the 4th chapter and a little bit out of the 5th chapter. Deuteronomy 4. Let's read verses 20, 23 down to 28. Look what it says. It says, take heed unto yourselves, lest ye forget the covenant of the Lord your God, which he made with you, and make you a graven image or the likeness of anything which the Lord thy God has forbidden thee. For the Lord thy God is a consuming fire, even a jealous God. When thou shalt beget children and children's children, ye shall have remained long in the land, and shall corrupt yourselves, and make a graven image or likeness of anything, and shall do evil in the sight of the Lord thy God, to provoke him to anger. I call heaven and earth to witness against you this day, that ye shall soon utterly perish from off the land wheresoever the Lord thy God whereunto ye go over Jordan to possess it. Ye shall not prolong your days upon it, but shall utterly be destroyed. Now you see what the Most High said. Now let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 5. I'm gonna read a couple of verses out of here. Do I need that? Yeah, let's read that. Now listen at Moses. It says, and Moses called all Israel and said unto them, hear, O Israel, the statutes and judgments which I speak in your ears this day, that ye may learn them and keep and do them. The Lord our God made a covenant with us in Hebrew. The Lord made not this covenant with our fathers, but with us, even us, who are all of us here alive this day. The Lord talked with you face to face in the mount, out of the midst of the fire. I stood between the Lord and you at that time, to show you the word of the Lord, for ye were afraid by reason of the fire, and went not up into the mount, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. Thou shalt have none other gods before me. See that?
Now.
See that? Now let's do verse 8 and 9. Thou shalt not make thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water beneath the earth. thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of thy fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation upon them that hate me. Right there in the page, my brothers and sisters. So you have to worry about no more devils. You don't. You don't.
But you do have to try to search your house and get them out.
And if an evil spirit gets on somebody, just say the Most High.
That's why I put it on.
Doesn't put it on them, and just stay out of the way. That's what you do.
You know, we had a table set that we bought a long time ago, and this table set had dolphins wrapped around, and it looked like water underneath them was spreading out, and it was a molten image because it was two of them together that held up our table.
That's
and
right.
They had them the two that set on the table that held the candlestick. Now you would never have thought, because we were told not to read the Old Testament.
That's right.
That was a devil in my house, an abomination. We had no clue we had all those devils in our home.
That's right.
And then we thought about it too. We had horses and little all kinds of little imageries of all types of things. And we started thinking, look at all this stuff around. Then we went as far as they used to sell like Caesar heads and Roman big decoupage or whatever it was called things, and they had these little fruity little poles that they set on and things. And we had all those things around, and I think we was really doing something looking good. We had to get all that mess out of our home, and we didn't even understand why we were removing some of these things from our house. But we had them everywhere. So we want y'all to go through your homes. You probably got elephants, and our daughter, she just bought one, didn't even realize it, but she thought that was a pretty decorated elephant. But maybe that's why the Most High came and brought us this today. But we got to tell her she got to get that thing out of her room. But stuff like that, we take it for granted, and so it is right in our face, but we were told not to read about these things. So we never read them. Right. So we didn't know that building all these things were devils. And your mind, like you have your kids says, I love unicorns. And you buy them all these unicorns, and unicorns all over the room. They ain't thinking about nothing but unicorns. It's just so simple, but you just never thought about it.
But now we see, I want you guys to go and read Isaiah 44 verses 1 through 18 and 19. Go and read that, and then you're going to see about the idols and the gods there, and he's going to tell you they can't hurt you.
The only devil is the devil that you build or you create or you make. There is no devil.
There's only one true living God, and that's our God, the Most High,
living God of Israel.
There's no other gods. So my brothers and sisters, we wish this had been a very, very informative teaching, and we wish you guys to understand it. And we'll see you guys on our next midweek teaching. So until next time, Shalom.